Good morning, Huckabay, and welcome to Life in the TeePee. I am Ava King.
And I'm Evan Hamilton. We are going to be your hosts for this week.
To start off, let's talk about some of the announcements and upcoming events for this week. As you all know, Fall Festival was last week. Congratulations to all the kings and queens.
We will have a full update on Fall Festival results next week on Life in the TeePee, along with some great photos and footage.
In sports this week, there is a district cross-country meet on Wednesday the 13th.
On Thursday the 14th, we have an FFA Booster Club meeting. If you would like to show any animals or participate in any ag-related activity, you need to be there and sign up.
You also need to have your quality counts if you are showing, and bring any gun raffle ticket money to turn in.
Now let's take a peek at our picture of the week.
What an amazing picture. Now, let's go to Juan with a special segment of our new outlet mall construction in town.
I'm Juan Hernandez, reporting here on site of the construction of the new Washington Commons Center, the new home of many stores such as TJ Maxx, Ross, and Old Navy. But we're not quite sure if this is a shopping center or an outlet mall. So why don't we go to the community and see what they think. Do you think the new Washington Commons Center is a shopping center or an outlet mall?
I think it's a shopping center
Why?
because there are multiple different types of shops. It does kind of sound like an outlet mall, but it feels more like a shopping center. It's much more diverse. A lot of different things I think are coming.
I think a shopping center and an outlet mall are essentially the same thing.
Why?
Well, the shopping center is a center for shopping and a mall is a center for shopping. So it's the same thing.
I would say a shopping center over an outlet mall just because an outlet mall would be a lot bigger.
I think it's an outlet mall
Why?
because the doors are on the outside.
And what are your favorite stores coming to the center?
From what I recall, I'm excited about Old Navy and I'm excited about Hobby Lobby.
Definitely Ross Dress for Less, baby. Ross and Marshalls, is it Marshalls or TJ Maxx that's coming? One of those.
Definitely Buckle.
Hobby Lobby's coming! Woohoo!
Alright, now we're going to hear from Construction Superintendent Dean Graham. So how long have y'all been working on this project?
Building the buildings, we started first of May, but it rained all month, so we really didn't get any footers in the ground.
Alright. When is the project projected to be finished?
It's got different dates. TJ Maxx, I got a handover the 1st of January, Ross the 1st of February. Most of them will be around 1st of February.
Alright. And lastly, would you call this project a shopping center or an outlet mall? An outlet mall? And why?
Because the retail's open out to the outside. You got sidewalk, you got to walk out of the store and down to the next one.
Okay, I guess it really is an outlet mall. I'm excited to see and shop at all these new stores. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Do not mix your hydrochloric acid with your baking soda. I repeat, do not mix your hydrochloric acid with your baking soda. It will start a fire.
Welcome to Joke of the Week. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Rylan.
And we have some jokes for you. This first one is unanimous. Why did the duck fall in love with the dog?
Why?
Because the dog was purebred.
This is from Tyler in the 3rd grade. Hey Dylan.
What?
What goes O-O-O?
What?
Santa skiing backwards.
This next one is from Braylon in the 6th grade. What do you call an alligator in a vest?
What?
An investigator.
That's all we have for today. Don't forget to submit your jokes in the joke box in the office.
Amazing jokes, guys. Evan, you recently talked about our amazing lunch team.
I sure did, Ava, and there's some pretty cool gals.
Well, let's roll to that segment and see what you found.
In 2020, Huckabay opened its new cafeteria. Our small but mighty team of 3 in the cafeteria do an amazing job of serving 320 students and 56 members of staff every day. I'm Evan Hamilton with Life in the TeePee, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 amigos of Huckabay, the lunch ladies. So here they are, everybody, everyone's best friends of Huckabay. Miss Marlene Baldwin, Miss Anita Carey, and Miss Lupe Martinez. You can always rely on these ladies if you're short $1 or $2 for a cookie or a bag of chips.
I've been a teacher's aide for 25 years, and then last year I started down here with the kitchen.
Nice.
I've been here about 8 years. I've been doing this.
So what do y'all like more in the new cafeteria than the old cafeteria last year? Because I know that this cafeteria is a lot bigger.
The efficiency, being able to feed the kids a whole lot faster. The updated, awesome new equipment that we can get things out quicker and faster and more efficient.
The children really enjoy chicken fried steak, and I enjoy making tater tot casserole.
I just like them being happy. Whatever they want to eat just makes me happy when the kids are happy when they've had a nice lunch. Probably the brownies.
You can never go wrong with a brownie, that's for sure. Hi, I'm Evan Hamilton, news anchor, and I am here with Wes Corzine, our principal.
Hey Evan, how are you today?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good to see you.
It's the first time I've been here without being in trouble.
Wow.
There's a first time for everything,
That's right? Yeah. Hopefully the first and last.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I came to ask you some questions. I've heard that the cafeteria is, well, I take that back. The one that's been here since last year, it's way better than I heard in the janitor's closet, the one that was before that.
Yeah.
So you told me like what was the pros and cons about it being built, about the staff, but the lunch ladies are in heaven. They have so much more room to move around and make those spicy bean burritos.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, the new cafeteria that we have now opened the beginning of last school year. It was built through a bond from the taxpayers. They voted on that and knew that's something that we needed. We were kind of assessing things of what to put in that bond. Mr. Roberts and the board, they decided that we definitely needed a new cafeteria.
Yes, sir.
So I know you referred to it as the janitor's closet.
Yes, sir. The wise words of Brent Graves, by the way.
The old cafeteria is now our library. So even the old kitchen, we've incorporated that into the library. And so, we had about 4 or 5 lunches when we had that small cafeteria, because it's just. We started serving lunch probably about 10:15, 10:30, and didn't finish till after 1. And so
some late lunches.
The instructional time was obviously something we wanted to focus on. So we feel like we've been able to do that. We just have 2 lunches. We have our elementary lunch.
Yes,
we
sir.
have our junior high school lunch, and with some of the growth that we've had this year. Looking toward next year, we may have to end up going back to another lunch or scheduling junior high lunch separate from high school lunch, or maybe just overlap just a little bit, just because that serving line gets pretty full.
Yes, sir.
And so, speaking of the serving line, there's a whole new kitchen with industrial equipment in there, and I know that Miss Baldwin and Miss Carey and they really are enjoying that new kitchen.
They are. And they're doing a good job at their job.
They are.
They're really cool.
The directive, not the directive, but just the challenge to them was to, hey, let's home cook some food. Let's cook. They're making cookies every day, and they're making really great food for our kids. We've gone from serving about 40 lunches a day to close to 200 every day.
That's good, man. These kids are being fed.
They are being fed, and the food they're being fed is good food. There's some choices. There's always a salad, or there's always a couple of hot choices in there, and so we, last year also Mr. Roberts explored with the board, and they decided to go off of the federal meal program. So we don't have to necessarily count calories, and we're still serving healthy options, but at the same time, able to make some good food choices for our kids. So hopefully you're seeing that when you're going to the cafeteria.
Oh, absolutely. You can never go wrong with the leftovers flautas. Those are amazing, hands down.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Yes, sir. Well, absolutely. Well, Mr. Corzine, it was a pleasure. I enjoyed it, and now I know that the previous cafeteria is now the library, so that explains why the books smell like Taco Casa. But hey,
Yeah.
that's good. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. So in conclusion, not all superheroes wear capes. Some wear aprons.
They are definitely superheroes.
Yes, they are. You know who else is a superhero?
Who?
My dog Drake, and this month is National Adopted Shelter Dog Month. Let's go to Ryland with a special segment about this.
This month is Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. Many people love to own dogs, however, most don't know the hard work that comes with owning a dog. Caring for dogs takes a lot of your time, including giving baths and feeding them. You also have to make sure that they are healthy by taking them for checkups at the vet frequently, as well as walking them and taking them for runs often. You also have to train your dog and let them know what they can or can't do. We got a chance to ask some of our faculty and students about owning a dog. The first question we asked is, what is the best part of owning a dog?
I like your best friend, so that's pretty cool.
I think the best part of owning a dog is that they become like your children. They, you know, get home at the end of the day and they're there to greet you, and that's just amazing.
I like getting to take care of it and loving it.
Best part of owning a dog is the cuddles, and when I get home each day, how excited they are to see me.
I love to spend time with my dogs playing outside and swimming at the lake.
How much does it cost to care for your dog?
Depends on how often they need to go to the vet and how much their food is.
They're like kids, so you have to take them to the vet. You have to, I cook for mine so they don't eat like regular dog food. So whatever I eat, they eat. So there's food, and then there's shampoos and all kinds of stuff. So
A couple $100 just for the vet, and we've had some broken bones, so.
$100.
We also got to ask about how many hours a week it takes to care for a dog.
Every hour of the day.
anywhere from 18 to 20 hours a week.
It takes 5 hours to care for my dog.
How often do you take your dog on a walk, and for how long?
Walks probably once a day, and then for how long, just loop around the park or two, so.
We go 3 times a week. I take them down to the dog park, and we usually spend around 30 to 40 minutes at the dog park each time.
Every night for 30 minutes.
Owning a dog takes much time and money. I'm Ryland from Life at a TeePee. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ryland. That is all that we have for you this week. We hope you enjoyed this week's segment.
We will see you next week, and remember, to be a leader and dream big.